All right. All right. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. Um, welcome to the Cell Like Crazy Academy. So, and I know a lot of people are usually confused. What are we more of? So, the name of the company is InfoSoft Innovations, right? Now, the name of our academy is Cell Like Crazy Academy. We are geared towards helping people make sales. And then this particular training you're going through is called the Facebook Ads Challenge or the Facebook Ads Workshop. I'm still torn between which one I should call it, but I think workshop tends to be sounding better with me now than challenge. But keep improving and innovating and trying to make it better every single day. Okay, so I want to welcome our new newcomers, those who enrolled for the October batch. Here is I'm going to explain how the whole program works. I know some of you are today going through the study and everything. We're going to explain how the whole program works and some of the changes we've made and some other things. So firstly, this is a 3-part program, like we explained to you before you purchase this program. It's a 3-part program. There are pre-recorded courses. So I believe you can see my screen. I'm just going to head over to my Google Drive and show you all these pre-recorded courses that you are supposed to go through, right? So I'm going to just switch. Can I switch here? No. Okay, let me just check them. There are pre-recorded courses that you're supposed to go through. So these are let me make it bigger. In case any of you tried to send me a message on my WhatsApp, it was banned today, so I can't receive any messages all day. Hopefully they will restore it, but I don't know. So there are pre-recorded videos that you are expected to go through, right, and watch them. So there are 2 things I want you to note about these videos. Number 1 is that you do not need everything. You do not need everything. Depending on what you're selling, module 1 and module 2, and I think I am going to have to write this. It's compulsory for everybody. I'll write this on the names so that people understand. Module 1 and module 2 is compulsory for everybody. In module 1, we cover all the things you need to create your marketing assets. How do you create your flyer? How do you create your video? How do you link your ad account to your business manager? How do you even open Facebook on Facebook Ads Manager? Where do you advertise, right? How do you do all this? So we go in depth into the things you need to have in place before you even run ads, right? It's very, very important because I usually tell people, you see this particular part of this course, this part is the most important part. Every other thing here, you can find it on YouTube. But you see this part, this is the most important part because it is what is going to break your ads. Your ad is generally showing something. The summary of an ad is, I am showing something to somebody. The person is going to only take action on what you've showed them. So if, for example, somebody's in the hospital and I show them a football match, right? And all they really care about is getting well. They're not going to be interested in that football match, no matter how hyped I am. But I'm showing them something, right? So if I showed them, hey, this is, if you do this thing right now, you're going to be well, you're going to get up in the hospital, and you'll be going home. They will be 100% more interested in that because that is what they want. So your ads itself, the creatives, the write-up is what determines whether people take an action on what you're selling or not. It's not how you set up. Yes, how you set up matters, but it's not the most important thing. What you're showing people is going to determine, and that's why if you go on YouTube, that's why you can't learn ads from YouTube alone. You can learn structure, you can learn strategies, but learning how to set it up on YouTube alone is not something you can do there, because there are things you need to know. What type of creative is working, how should you write your ad copy, and so on and so forth. Those are the very important small things, and those are what we cover in Module 1. So it's compulsory for everybody. Now, Module 2, okay, yeah, we'll still come back. Module 2 talks about the platform. One of the reasons why a lot of people have their ad account banned, they don't even know what they're doing. Some of you don't take the time to go through this Module 2, and you'll see them coming back. Somebody reached the, it's always very, sometimes, to be honest, it's annoying. And the reason why is because we purposely put this Module 2 there to help you understand how to navigate the account, right? So somebody will reach the main ad, like you will reach, let me look for where my ad is. You will reach somewhere like this. Okay, you reach somewhere like this and still be asking me, okay, what do I do next? It shows you don't even understand what you're doing. Like you will see somebody create buttons there, which means you've not gone through the course. And so the mistake we are making, the mistake I'm having people make over and over and over, is that they don't even understand the dashboard. And that is why we put this here. Module 2 teaches you about the dashboard. What do you navigate in? Where do you find what? How do you do it? That is what is in Module 2. So it's not something you skip, because if you do skip it, you will be back in the group asking, okay, what do I do next? Okay, how do I do this? Okay, there's a reason we put all these things there to help you understand it. So we have 2 more videos I'll be adding to Module 2, because I found that that's the most commonly asked stuff that people do. So I just remembered, and I already have the videos. I forgot to add them. We'll be adding them to Module 2. So these videos are here. Let me open Module 2. These videos are here for you to go through, tell you, okay, what are the ad assets, right? Your campaign level, your Facebook account, what are the things you need? It's very important to watch them, right? So the structure of your ad account, how do you know the difference between your ad set, your campaign, right? So these are things you cannot skip if you want to become at least good. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to be able to set up your own ad, right? You don't need to be an expert, just enough to do it. If I wanted, this is the most beginner level course I can think of, because if I wanted to create something for experts, man, it's going to drive a lot of people crazy, because there are so many things we'll add. Okay, so Module 3 now is for people who, Module 3 is for people who want to run ads using a smartphone. I don't have a website. I want to send people to WhatsApp. Module 3. So if you're a WhatsApp vendor, right? If you're a WhatsApp vendor, you don't need to shake your head and say, "Oh my God, this stuff is more." You just need to study Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, and you're done. In short, the way we do it is, okay. Oh, I don't have to come on. The way we do it is that once you've launched your ad, you made some sales, you're eligible to get the certificate. Right? So you don't need to study everything here. Okay, so you need Module 1, you need Module 2. If you're selling using WhatsApp, you need Module 3, and you're done. Module 3 has its own videos. Let me show you. Module 3 has its own videos. Okay, so these are its own videos. Now, even in Module 3, it depends on what you want to do, and so we named it. I do recommend, of course, you watch everything, but it depends on what you want to achieve. For example, if you want to set up a fresh ad account using your phone, okay, that one is already even covered. Let me not oversay. But let's say you want to fund your ads here. Let us say you want to set up WhatsApp messages ads that send people to your WhatsApp DM. Look at it here. This is only what you need to watch, and you're done. If you want to do lead generation ads, you want to generate lead, this is all you need to watch. You're done. If you want to set up ads that will get people to follow your page, this is what you need. You're done. If you want people to really follow your Instagram, to visit your Instagram page, Instagram does not have a follow button. They have a visit page, so somebody can visit and choose to follow or not, but they don't have a follow. So you cannot grow your Instagram profile with ads. It's not part of. I don't know why WhatsApp refused to add. Facebook refused to add that, but it's there. If you want to be able to learn how to measure your ad performance, if you want to know when your ad is doing fine or not on your phone, this is it here. right? If you want to learn how to use, there's what we call mini market strategy. Very, very good for you if you're running ads to WhatsApp. You need to study this. So that's why I recommend, just take your time and study everything in module 3. But other than that, every single thing you need is covered, right? So away from people who are now using their smartphone. So for people who say, okay, I have a website, I'm importing stuff from China, or I'm creating my stuff locally, and I want to sell them using ads, then you need to, using a website, you need to learn how to set up a website. Look at it here, it's covered. So you can skip module 3 and just come straight to module 4. You will learn how to, that is why one of the most important things you can do, and I think I was supposed to add that. Let me add that. That's already the first thing I'm covering. So this should be the first thing, but anyways, let me just continue. One of the most important things you must learn how to do is to ask for directions. Oh, this is what I am selling. What do I need to study? Right? What do I need to study? It will make it way easier for you. Right? Go to your support group where you are and say, this is what I'm selling. What do I need to study? And it will now be easy for us to tell you, okay, study this, study this, study that. Some people need to study everything, right? If you want to become a media buyer is somebody who runs ads for people like myself, and the people pay you, right? You can either run ads for people and they pay you, or if they pay you money, you collect a certain percentage of that. I do both depending on the clients I'm working with. So if you want to become a media buyer, you need to know everything, because you don't know whether it's real estate ad that will come for you tomorrow, or it's lead generation, or it's going to be, e-commerce. So you have no idea which one is going to come. So you need to know everything, right? So if you're selling using your website, you need to study module 4, where you set up with your website. If you're selling using Facebook, if you're now doing e-commerce, right, where you need to import something, maybe you import from China, or you buy locally in the market, from Bangladesh, wherever, you create a website for it. You learn how to do it here. That's what this module 5 is about. Now, if you're doing lead generation like myself, but you have a website, you want people to pass through your website, not just on phone. You want them to first pass through your website, like my own. This is my website. All of you, or a majority of you, pass through this website. So let me quickly show you. This is what we call a lead generation or opt-in page. It's called an opt-in page, right? If you want, almost all of you follow through this opt-in page, right? Almost all of you follow through the opt-in page, put in your name, and you're able to join the class. This is called an opt-in page, and it's built on a website. If you want to learn how to build something like this, it's covered here in module. It's covered in module this website. You learn how to do that. So in module 6 here, you learn how to do that. Lead generation. Okay. So if you want to learn how to create custom audiences, and this is the advanced, the least, or let's say the highest advanced part of this course, there are way more advanced things in Facebook that are not included here, because this is a beginner level course. And I decided to make it as simple as possible so that you can get your, my goal is not for you to become a pro. That's not my goal. My goal is for you to say, Mr. Sean, I have made sales. Nothing is sweeter to me than hearing, look at, and I'm going to come back to this, but I want to show you something. I got these testimonials from our students a few days ago, and I have just been riding on it because it's been one of the most happy things I've gotten. Right? These are very amazing testimonials, right? Look at this person. My October was good, right? She helped the company make 35 million, 112,000 naira. Right? That's the kind of thing I want to hear. Look at this other person who created a video generation course that sells for just 3,000 naira, and he has made over, that's around 32 CDs, and he has made over 200 sales. These are the things that, it's not whether you know how to run ads or not. Are you making sales? That's what gives me joy. There's no need creating a course that people are just, I'm pro, I can run ads now. No, I want you to get sales. So I don't need to give you so much. I need to give you what's enough for you to get sales. And that's what is here. So you need to be able to do this, right? And I'm coming to the second thing. So sorry, just writing as they come to my head. Okay, I already have it here. And for those who want to do, okay, like I said, this is more advanced. Retargeting. Retargeting is only for people that use websites. So again, the truth is that if you are the kind of person who is only using your smartphone, you have stopped your course has finished at module 3. You don't need any other thing. You don't need any other thing. And I want you to pay attention to these dates. November 1, November 1. What does that tell you? We keep updating this stuff. Look at all of them. Look at when they were updated. We keep updating it. We keep updating, we keep adding, removing. Okay, what has changed? We keep adding, we keep removing, because Facebook is always changing. Now, I was going to a point. So retargeting is just for people that use websites, right? You want people that have visited your page before, or they did not buy. Maybe the person was checking your page, his son now, maybe, I don't know, swallow sand, and they rushed the son to the hospital, and he's back now, he has forgotten. You want to be able to retarget those people to come back to your page, but it's only for, when I say page, I mean website. It's only for people who have a website. You can do retargeting with your mobile, but it's not as effective. It's not as effective. And I'm even going to add it because it's a recent something. There's a way you can do it now on your mobile. So I'll be adding it here. Very soon I'll be adding it here. I think I have to write that down so I don't forget. How is the system slow? Okay, those are some of the things. So again, in module 8, you will learn about being a media buyer, right? How do you run ads for people and get paid? You're going to learn it. Look at it. We cover it here, right? We cover it here again. So this is why information on what should you study and what should you not study is important, right? Especially for some of you who are business owners pressed for time. You don't have all the time in the world to study everything. Figure out, go to the support group, right? And I'm going to talk about this. This is very important. Sorry. This is really, really important. I have to arrange my thoughts. Okay. So go to the support group and ask there. We have 3 staff. We recently trained and added another person, 3 people to help you, right? 3 support staff to help you. Go there and ask, this is what I'm selling. What should I study? It will help you. For now, understand that module 1, module 2 is 100% compulsory for everybody. But any other module is now dependent on what you're selling. Or if you're the kind of person who wants to become good at everything, then you study all, right? In module 9, we cover real estate ads. If you're into real estate, how do you sell? Right? And then in module 10, we just have some extra resources. There are some things that we don't want to bug everybody with. These are things that only happen. For example, if your ad gets rejected, how do you request for a review? Right? If you need to verify if Facebook say, okay, go and verify your ad account, how do you do that? So that's what's covered here. Other than that, you don't really need this. And so we hid it away from public view because there's no need of you studying all the things you don't need. Okay, so that is number 1. That's number 1. I want you to understand that, firstly, you don't need all the modules. These are the modules available for you to study. The second thing I want you to notice is that every module has assignments. Every module has assignments. Assignments are designed. These are not useless assignments, no. These assignments are designed for you to do them as the process of creating your advertising, right? Your advertising assets. For example, this is module 1. Let me show you the assignments in module 1. Now, these assignments, look at them, are very practical. For the first one, we said something like determine who your exact customers are, right? You're going to use this. Determine who your exact is, right? Create your advertising copy. You're going to use it. Design 5 flyers. You're going to use it. Link your Facebook business page. You're going to use it. Put together your no-brainer offer. You're going to use. Those are the things you're going to use in running your ad. So every single thing here is so practical because you are going to use all of them. We don't just give you assignments that you're not going to use. And so when you do the assignments, please come and submit them in the support group. The support group is on WhatsApp. Like I said, my WhatsApp was banned. I can't show you, but I can show you from here. I don't know if this one is going to open. Okay. So this is our support group for October. Every month has a support group, pending on when you join, and I'm going to cover. But this is our support group, right? Come here and say, hey, tag all of us. We have 3 people, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so I have some requests. These are not our students. I don't know who this were. I will have to check it later. But we have our admins. You can see our admins here. These are our admins, right? There's John or Smart. There's Rookie, and there is Miss Gifts. Right? These are our admins. You can tag any of them and say, hey, this is my assignment. I have done it. Right? And then you submit. Okay. So very, very important how this course is structured, designed to make sure you get sales. I'm not interested in you becoming a pro. I'm interested in you saying, hey, I've gotten sales, and that's what will give me joy. All right, so that's the second part, right? If they have assignments, please do the assignments and submit. It's optional. Nobody's going to force you to do the assignment. This is not a military school. If you don't want to do it, you can request for all the courses. Oh, please give me all the courses. I want to study on my own. I don't want to do the assignments. It's fine, right? You can always do that. Just go to the support group and make a request. You can do that. We can give you, right? But what we want to do is we want to work with people who are interested in, I want to learn this thing well and know it and get sales. And that is why we have this. It makes it's extra work. In short, it's better for us if you decide to collect your all the courses I'm going to study. Well, it's better. At least we will not have to show up every day. But we want to also make sure you get sales. And I understand that courses alone will not help you get sales. You need people guiding you. And that's why this group exists. Okay. Now, the third thing I wanted to cover is that if you gave this thing 1 hour every day, just 1 hour, every day, it's okay. I want to study something for 1 hour. I promise you, in less than 15 days, you would have launched your ad. I have people that are launching their ads in few days after they join. Those ones spend a lot of time. But you who is busy, you may not have all the time. Just dedicate 1 hour. 1 hour, come and study. Get a note beside you and write some small things. It's very important. Write small. Right? If you don't understand anything, before you go to the group to ask, I don't understand. Try going through the video again. Where did they even talk about this? If possible, download it. All these videos are available for you to download. Sure, I would advise you to download it, because if you're watching it from Google Play, it is streaming. So when it is streaming, it loads very slowly. No matter how fast your network is, it always loads slowly. So you're better off downloading it. And you can see them, they are not too big, right? They are not big. 2 MB, 11 MB, 43 MB, 50 something MB. They are quite small. Right? This is probably the biggest, 68 MB. I don't see, okay, see that big one. Okay, I think this is probably the biggest one, 234 MB. Right? So you're better off downloading this stuff and keeping it. And then when you want to go through, you can go through it and play that place. Okay, I didn't understand what they said here very well. And play it again. It's going to make life way, way easy for you. Understand? And rush into the group. Oh, I don't know what happened here. Try to understand it and then move in. And just 1 hour per day, you're going to get this. Okay. So the fourth thing I wanted to say is okay, yeah. So the fourth thing I wanted to say is that you should stick to asking your questions only in the support group. Please stop coming to the DMs. It's making life very difficult for us to be able to help you. You understand? As much as possible, please keep your questions in the support group. Yes, sometimes you might not get answers immediately. We are human beings. At that point, maybe I'm in the toilet. I could be somewhere else. We are human beings, and my team is working. The entire team is working remotely. They are not in an office. So sometimes it might take 5, 10, 15 minutes to get back to you. Please bear with us. We will get back to you. If we fail to answer something, you can always tag us again. Oh, I dropped my listener, but I've not gotten any what do you call it, answers. Tag us again in the group. We'll always answer you. So please, if we I've had a student leave once in the name of she was not getting answered, and I was like, you're dealing with something that we have a lot of people, right? You have to give leeway for people to make mistakes. We are not robots. They're not robots. Even banks, if you call a bank, at least Nigerian banks, you will wait. In short, if you call and the number is not toll free, you better load at least 1,000 naira, because there's this their caller tune. You will listen to that caller tune for close to something minutes before they take a call, and that's a bank. That your money is there. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that you're dealing with human beings as well. Be very patient with us. We'll do our best to always help you. But you must do your part to get sales. Trust me, you've paid for this stuff. If you don't get sales, you're losing. And I'm losing too. I want sales. Look, I want this place to be full. I want to be seeing testimonials every day that I have added, I made this. These 2 testimonials really blew my mind. But if because a lot of people, and this is the first thing I want to talk about, come and post your test. Everybody, if you're here, please join this group. It's non-negotiable for you. Join this group. If you've launched your ad, post it. Oh, I launched my first ever ad today. If you've designed your creative, post it. Oh, I designed my first ever creative using Canva. We want to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Let me tell you why this is important. If you are able to celebrate the wins you are doing, you're able to tell people, this is the wins I'm having, and you will motivate yourself into doing more. That is the secret behind why we are not giving you the full course. Because the human mind does not like it, like in that sense. It doesn't. If something looks, let me put it this way, one of the reasons why you most of us are like that we never climb a mountain is because it's too big. Forget about the tree of, oh, I've climbed this mountain. We will never attempt to do it because that mountain is big. But if the mountain had steps and each step was celebrated, the likelihood that many of us will want to climb mountains is very, very high. Do you understand? So it's the same thing. Think of your journey to, your journey to making your first sale as a mountain, right? If you said, oh, okay, today I have launched my first ad. You posted it, you celebrated, wow, congratulations, we hope this ad performs well. And then tomorrow you posted it, oh, I got my first customer. That's very awesome. The next time you even want to do more because we'll celebrate you more. Those are small wins, and the human mind loves small wins. That is why people tell you create to-do notes. If you have a to-do note and you stick to it, you will be super productive. It's not even just because you are productive. It's because that to-do note, when you check something on that to-do note, oh, I've done this, oh, I've cleaned the house today, oh, I've designed this website, oh, I've written this ad copy. If you check it, it gives you what is known as a dopamine rush, right? It makes your brain so happy that, you've done something. And that's the same thing you're going to get if you're in this group. Because not only will you see other people posting their own, you will also post your own and be feeling like I am achieving something. So as much as possible, please, I want everybody to join this group, our Winter Celebration group. Join it. The moment your own win comes, post it. No matter how small, don't be motivated. Don't be demotivated by saying, oh, I have not made up to 20. No, we don't care if it's 1 million we made or you launched your first ad. Come here, let us celebrate you. Right? This is the group wins and celebrations. We are going to keep promoting this. We want all of you to be here. Every single one of you should be in this group, posting your wins. And this is an eternal group. What I mean by that is for as long as, let me not say eternal, but at least as long as possible. As long as I am running this program, the team is here, we're going to keep this group open so it doesn't expire, right? Everybody's going to be here. You can keep posting it, whatever you make, even if you've left the program, you can still keep coming here. We will celebrate you, right? We will celebrate you. It's the same thing with our main group, this group. Everybody here, you can see we have 972 people that are in this group. Some of them joined this program in 2023. They are no longer here. They are still here. You still have access to this program. If they wanted to join live today, they will do it, and I would like them to. Now, I want you to see something. 13%. Look at this. We have about 30 votes, right? The question here was, what achievements have you had since signing up for this program? I want to show you something. And we have about a good number of people here, probably 3 or 4 that have made sales. I don't know. Let me see. I wish I can see the votes. About 30, but I can't see the vote because it's an anonymous poll. You can see this one has launched. They've launched their ad. About 7% of, I don't know. Let me do maths now. 13% of 31 people. 13% of 31. That should be 10% is 3, about 4 people. Yeah, I'm correct. So about 4 people here have made sales, but nobody is posting their testimonials. Nobody is saying, okay, I've made sales. And that's not what we want. We want to encourage a culture where you are able to say, hey, I have made sales. Okay. So I think I will be wrapping up here with the onboarding. Okay, yeah, one more thing. Certificates. At the end, once you have launched your ad and made even one sale, you are eligible to collect the certificates, right? But you must make a sale. So you're eligible to say, okay, Mr. Sean, I have now made a sale. I now know how to make sales on Facebook ads, because that is what this program is about. It's not just for you to learn Facebook ads, it's for you to sell. And you can see we call it sell like crazy with Facebook ads. That is what the program is about. All right, so in that note, I'm going to be giving the mic over to John. Now, John is going to show you the reason why we are having this part of the class. Okay, one more thing before I give you the mic. This is the structure of the following weeks of our live classes. Today was onboarding, or rather today is onboarding and how you can understand and set up your Facebook ad account, your message platform. So we're going to do what is called a surface level. We're going to just browse around the ad, try to just get you to understand the platform a little bit and set up your account. We're just going to show you. This is already covered in the main course, but we're going to make it a little bit easier by going over it. So it's the German word for it is blitz, and blitz means like very fast. So it's not an in-depth as you expect. The idea is just to make it easier for you when you're studying. It says, oh, okay, I understand that this is what we did, what we covered, and so on and so forth. So John is going to take over and do this. Next week, we're going to go into how you can be building a brand and how you can use AI. That is what we are going to cover next week. On the third week, we're going to do follow-ups and content marketing. Content marketing is very, very important if you want to make sales. Very, very important. We're going to learn how you can do it. Then we're going to, in week 4, we'll show you how to launch a very simple ad. By that time, though, most of you would have already launched ads. But again, we're going to just show you how you can launch one. And then in week 5, it's our graduation. We're going to be closing for this particular batch. Now, I think the most important thing I forgot to say, let me add it here. I'm slow. Okay, so the most important thing I want you to know, for everybody who got in October, your support extends to the end of this month. So irrespective of the time you join this program in October, your lessons actually start in November. And that's why we are having this live class with you now. Do you understand? Your lesson starts in November and your 30 days starts counting in November. Remember, the support group lasts for 30 days. And so irrespective of those, whatever time you joined, your support actually starts in counting from November. So anybody who, let's say, gets in by November, their support will start counting by December. That's the way we've arranged this program to make sure that everybody gets the same 30 days of support. Now, some people, they are lucky enough to come and meet us, to learn about this program in time and take advantage of it. And they came in earlier, God bless them. Some came in later, God bless them. But everybody's going to get 30 days of support nonetheless. You understand? So with that said, I've eaten so much of the time. I'm supposed to only take 30 minutes, but I took an extra 14 minutes. John, I believe you're here. The mic is yours. So I'm going to mute now. John, are you here? Please take over. Let me stop sharing. Can you share your screen? Let me stop sharing. Oh, I should have allowed you to report. John, can you share your screen? Are you sharing screen? Let me know first.
I wouldn't want to share screen.
Okay, so how do you want to go? All right.
Okay, if I'm sharing screen. Okay, if I'm sharing my screen, it's going to cut off except I'll use my. I'll be using. Maybe I'll have to switch over to using my PC.
Do you mean to record, John?
No, sir. No, I'm not recording. I'm not recording.
If you want to cut off, you can. You okay. I don't know. Just hold it. Do it your way.
Okay. All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Good evening and welcome. So we'll continue from that from where we stop, and we all it that the main aim is to make sales. It's not much about technical, but in as much we need to keep showing you guys what and what Facebook are up to and where you can actually fix yourself to make sales. Like firstly, we want to look at them from the structure we have for week one. We have about the onboarding, understanding Facebook platform, and then setting up your ad accounts. Now, basically, I would have shared my screen, but I'll just, I think I'll, before the class end, I'll see how to share that. But I just want to share a little insight here. Now, recently Facebook just did a little change. I don't know, many of you might be trying to run ads to your group, but there's a lot of stuff there that is actually happening. We can't actually, for now, you can't run your ad to your WhatsApp group for now. There's a lot of changes that Meta is putting up to, and a lot of changes happening daily. Just like every change of prices is coming up, so we need to also be updated. Now, how do you do? Since Meta has actually changed from giving access to your understanding the Facebook, still on understanding the Facebook platform, like I have to bring up these updates to everybody here, so that you will not be like setting up your ad and you're expecting people to join a lot of leads to join. So I once have the conversation with one of a tutor, and he was telling me, what if you have 1K lead? Like the option is for you to set up an ad directing people to your DM. Then that your DM, I think the best format I just discover as of today, as I was still doing some research. I think if you're actually hosting a webinar, the best format, if you don't actually know how to do autoresponder, you can actually, from that your welcome message and your preview message, you can say something like click the link below to join our group, then you put your WhatsApp group there. Then that preview message that you normally have when setting up messaging ad, you can also put the same link there. That is the update for now, for still understanding the Facebook platform. So I have to bring up this update so that you're planning on launching your lead generation ad, directing people to group, you will not be stuck. Like, when we discover this, it was quite a little bit late. That we set up an ad for about 3 to 4, okay, let me just say three clients, and we noticed this that people were actually not joining. We have about people in the dashboard, but they have not gotten to the group. Some will take them to the Play Store, some they will not even join, or a lot of glitches that is happening. So for you here, you need to understand that the platform called Meta, they are updating the whole system every day. So it is for you now to key into yourself. Ask question when necessary. That is why we actually say ask your question, tacos like we say tacos, so that you will not go and fall victim. You're not people, so that you will not just be silent, because silent if you're keeping silent of a particular sickness, you die of it. So don't actually, please don't take the route of just saying that you can solve it yourself. That is a necessity of that the Telegram group. It is just your duty for you to ask questions. Okay, so I think the class is still recording. Hello, sir, are you here?
Yes, I'm with you. The class is still recording. You want to stop the recording?
No, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping.
Okay.
All right, so let's continue. I wanted to check. All right, so based on still on the update, and moreover, the update still extend to your creative. Please, you need to learn how to duplicate. Very, very important. Duplicating maybe let's say there's a format you need to set up an ad now. I wish I can share my screen. But everybody can learn how to do duplicating, but let me not go there. We'll share that more. But what I wanted really sharing was about you setting up at your group. That's that have been said already. Please add that your welcome message that you have at the chat builder when setting up. Please, for those that will be setting up ad, this is just for everybody. Now you'll be setting up, if you want to set up ad to your group now, you don't need to use instant form. Even though you're using a opt-in page or a landing page, I think it's still applicable. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing that is happening. Let's say you want to send people to your WhatsApp group. Sorry, if you're using an opt-in page, it's still the same thing. Even though you're using link of that your WhatsApp group, it's still the same thing, except you're using Telegram. Except you have a Telegram channel. If you have a channel, Telegram channel, you want to send people to your group, to that to that group that you have in your Telegram, you just use your link. But for now, if you want to send, if for now the group is actually not in right position to use. I mean the WhatsApp group. The only option you have for you to send, if you really want to just use WhatsApp group, just set up your ad. Then at where you have chat builder, that's at the ad level where you have your chat builder, where you put your welcome message and your preview message. Make use of click the link below. At this for your welcome message. Oh, click the link below to join our WhatsApp group. Please insert your WhatsApp link with that message. Come over to your preview message. Just put the link there. That is the set that I just discovered that this evening. And because we are still on the right, we want to see how can we solve this, because it is actually making a lot of business owners go astray. A lot of coaches, they are getting tired because they knew that that was just the best format. Because it's sometimes if you just use a normal message and you will not be sending them group link, it turns out that they will not join. So the best format is for you to just tell them whenever they click, they will just see, they will click and say click here to join the class, and immediately they just see the link. They will know that indeed that they need to join. Because whenever you just come to start a conversation newly and you're telling them that this join, some tends not to join, some will join, some not join. So with the best format is just to use that link at your welcome, the same link also at your preview. That is for the update, understanding the platform. Now, when it comes to now, let's move to the second because we want to close by 9. So we just run up by 9:55. Then they ask a question in the next 5 minutes. Now, secondly, setting up your ad account. For those that will be asking, how can I set up my ad account? Please. Now, this includes when you want to set up your ad account. It includes your payment method. Those are your payment method is what also determines your when it comes to setting up your ad account. Your payment method, confirming your phone number, that's two, your email and the page you want to use. That is all. And how can you do this? You go to account overview. Overview to set up these three. I think we already cover a lesson once on this. I think I'll just print or I can just resend back that video, because I can remember I did a class on this. I shared my screen. I'm just sounding a reminder for if you're just joining us newly. It's on this Telegram channel that I have to brush that because everybody was asking how can I set up my ad account. That is how setting up your ad account include your payment method, your phone number, because currently if you don't have if you actually not confirm a phone number in your ad account, the likely chance that they will not publish that your ad. Another thing is that the every time now, every second before you publish an ad, is that they are just asking for authentication to your email. So please, you need to have as much as many email if you just want to have many. That's for those that have many other accounts. But for now, that your email, please try and connect it to your account. Like if now that's very simple. Just go to your Facebook account, normal Facebook account, add email as one of the contact info. That's all. Then from there, whenever you want to send a code, they will just send to that number. That's very simple because each time if you're just logging, even though you have run an ad day for about quite a while, in numbers of time, they will still all need to authenticate and send email to you. They'll send a code to your email. So please, let's be up and doing. Anyway, you don't understand, please ask questions. We will be at a right point to be sharing updates every Saturdays, not just Saturdays, but every day to everyone. So that's what I wanted to share, and I've actually covered it too. So now it's Q&A. If you have questions, please, in the next 5 minutes, we want you to just ask your questions based on from what Mr. Sean has shared with us earlier and also what I've just shared. Please, so ask your question. The mic is up for everybody now.
Okay, so while waiting for somebody to ask a question, I wanted to add a few things. So these classes will usually be around 1 hour long. Sometimes, depending on the situation, we can go 1 hour, 30 minutes. It just depends. But this is an onboarding class, so we usually use that to just explain to you some things. Our next class will be more in-depth and will cover a lot of things that you need to learn to help you get sales. Like I said, we are more concerned with you getting sales. Right? Very, very important. So that's number one. Number two, on Sundays, this class is not supposed to hold today. Actually, it's supposed to hold yesterday. I was in transit, so I couldn't meet up with the time. But normally, we're supposed to have held this class yesterday. If you have any question, you can ask. But in the meantime, please, classes resume. Okay, support resumes by 10 a.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, if you have any questions, go and ask. If you are not sure what you should be studying, I think I've done a good justice to it, but maybe you have something else that I didn't really cover. Please, you can ask, what module should I, study? If you are doing, because I know now some people came late, and they will not, have gotten that first. So back to what I was saying. If you are a WhatsApp vendor, you need only modules 1, 2, 3, except you want to study the whole thing, right? So please, I've said that again here. Of course, many people do not really attend the live classes, so we always have them repeating this, but it's live. So are there any questions? If there are no questions, we'll call it a day. Today is just onboarding, and I want to just welcome everybody who joined us so far. I can hear somebody's mic beeping. I think that will be Collins.
Okay.
Collins, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Concerning that
your team and everybody else.
lookalike audience, does it require a message? Does it require
Your voice is so low, I can't hear anything.
Okay, I'm saying concerning if you're running a lookalike audience, do you need a minimum amount of customers before you can be able to run the ads?
Should it be what? I didn't get that part.
If you want to run a lookalike campaign now, let's say some people bought your products, but let's say the amount is 20 people. Can you create lookalike audience for just those same amount of people, or does he have a threshold limit?
Okay, so if I get you well, you're asking some people bought your product and you think you can say lookalike audience for them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. You can, because although it depends on if you're using a website. If you're not using a website, I don't know if you can create a lookalike audience, because you cannot track purchase on WhatsApp or something like that. But if you're using a website,
I'm using Seller.
Okay, yeah, Seller allows you to track. So yes, you can use the lookalike audience and just select people who had purchased your product in the last 30 days, and then use the lookalike audience for those people. And then you add that or that lookalike audience to your custom audiences. Then that's under your ad sets, and then you just simply save it, and Facebook will start showing it to the lookalike audience. I hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Right. Is there any other questions?
Yeah, Mr. Sean, I have a question.
Who is speaking? Sorry, let me increase your mic. Is that Jonathan?
Jonathan, yes, sir.
Okay,
good evening,
please,
Mr.
your
Sean
voice is very low.
Good evening, Mr. Sean and everybody else.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is about the tutorials, video tutorials.
Sorry, can you increase your voice?
It's about the video tutorials you gave us about the Facebook ads. Now, my question that I want to ask is, you just recently said you've been updating it, so I want to ask, if you do update it, do we pay for any extra in the near coming future, or maybe probably when you update it?
Sorry, I feel King, but it's so difficult to make out what you are saying. I'm not really hearing clearly.
Actually, what I wanted to say is,
go ahead.
When the courses given to us right now, please,
let me say, can you hear me? What you're asking is if what we are updating, if you're to pay extra, right?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, whether we will be paying extra fees to update?
Yes. So just for,
no, you're not paying for any other thing. No, there's nothing else you're paying for. The only time you're going to pay, just thank you for bringing it up. So I forgot to add this. Saturday support. So this is quite important. I really forgot to add it. Now, the only time you're going to pay is if you want to move to a different support group. So let us say you were in the October support group, but you did not study, or for some reason you did not study, right? You want to continue support. We can move you to a different support group. You still have access to the courses, so you're not paying for the course, but you're going to pay for access to a new support group, right? This is because we pay our staff. So, of course, we have to raise recurring income to keep paying them. And honestly, what we're charging you for that is very small. It's around 3,000 naira. That's around $2.7 or something like that. You can convert that into your local currency, around 3,000 naira. So that would be the only, in case you want to join a new support group. So let's say you're in October and you want to join the November support group, you have to pay for that. But in the October support group, you have access to the support group until 30th of November, when that support ends. And if after that you still feel, oh, I still want to pay, I still want to be in a different support group, then you can pay to be moved. You will be moved to a new support group, that of November. So you have another 30 days. But that one is just 3,000 naira. As for the cost, any updates you are making, you joining this live, nothing else. You're not paying for any other thing. I hope that answers your question as well.
Yes, that's answered my question. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Is there any other questions? I can see somebody else has opened their mic. Onyinye, where is she? She was speaking. Good evening, Onyinye. Are you trying to speak? I can see your mic is open, and I don't know. Are there any other questions? Okay, so I'll stop the recording here. I don't want this to get so long. Stop recording.